he did not tell you whether for a sitting president to control ministries while they are ministers, whether that is a simplistic argument. But I know DK is a very good man, but unfortunately, you know, when you keep the wrong company, of course, you pick the mannerisms of that company. So he has been a very respectable man, but of course, having kept close company with William Ruto, who calls people idiots all the time, of course, that's why now he has picked that mannerisms that's telling me that I'm simplistic, but I don't blame him. I just want to remind him that William Ruto was actually elected because of what people thought was simplicity in him. So simplicity is not something that you can dismiss. William Ruto used to go, and everybody knows how he used to go and buy a roast maize along the roads and just to show simplicity. So DK, please spare me of that. I said that President Kibaki, in the first 2.5 years, like William Ruto, had already, and you reminded him, had already brought a free primary education while still sickly. And he had brought CDF, Fred, in 2.5 years. I don't know what President Ruto can show for the last 2.5 years, but anyway, that is subject to the discussion. Said Kibaki wasted a lot of time, people eating bananas and oranges. The constitution-making process that time was not about Kibaki. It was from the agitation of Kenyans. And it is not Kibaki who brought bananas and oranges. It was actually the late GOtv who was going to conduct that referendum. So to say that Kibaki was, people are only eating bananas and what have you, is not right. And unga, please, for DK and any other panelist that ever comes here, Fred, don't allow them to escape with saying that Kenya Kwanza has brought down the price of unga. Because this has been about consistent rainfall over the seasons. And why there was that drought is because, why the prices were high was because of the drought. Let people tell us which dams have been constructed so that going forward, we will not rely on rain-fed agriculture, because now government has seen to it that even if drought now comes, then the unga prices will remain the same. That is what people should be telling us, not taking credit for rainfall. Gen Zs and I did not talk when you were talking, please. I was very patient, even when you attacked me directly. Gen Zs, you can come according to Mukomen, you compare Gen Zs and the 2005 was about a referendum. It was not about, and there was no protest against Kibaki. Let people not confuse Kenyans. Affordable housing, Fred, you allow somebody to talk about affordable housing, how it is going to solve the slum, challenge that we have. Well, we know that these houses are being constructed through the housing levy, and that for any particular person to occupy any of those houses, they are going to buy, not pay. The cheapest is about, I think, 900,000, Fred, and you are required to make a deposit of a lot of money. So we cannot solve these problems. So kidneys and Uhuru, where now? President Ruto had appointed Misra, the proprietor of these hospitals, and he wants to blame the kidney thing on Uhuru. So some of these things, please don't allow them, because they are unfair. But now to come to your question, Mugatana said that it's important for the president to talk to people and to tell us barabara kutoka Ramu and Wapi is good. Yes, but will it be done? Okay. Are you telling people what they want to hear or what they told you? Your question was whether then there will be a legacy project that President Ruto can talk about at the end of his term, the first and last term. And I can tell you there is no money for that. There is no time, because construction takes time. So too bad. He may not have anything much to show.